So today we're talking with my friend Nira. She's the CEO of Wizer, and this is especially dedicated to all the teachers at Shore Christian Academy where I work, but also all of you other teachers who are going to find this to be very, very useful. So Nira, thanks for meeting with us today. A lot of people don't like the term worksheet, and I've made fun of worksheet, the people who, sit at their copier and make copies. Okay, this is not even this same thing. So we're about to do a demo and you're going to demonstrate for us. So let me turn on screen sharing for you because I do default that it's off.
So at Wizer, we are reinventing worksheets, paper worksheets, basically bringing them to life. We have a huge library of 750,000 worksheets created on the platform, 100% teacher-created content that teachers are sharing with one another. Everything is fully customizable.
And Wizer is WIZER.me. And you're going to take us in and show us how we can do this.
We have a rich library of design that you can very, very easily. You can change the look and feel of the worksheet and have different types of themes. I think that what teachers find the most easy is how easy it is to digitize from papers to make the worksheet digital in less than a minute. So we have many types of questions, and I just chose a fill on an image. I clicked on upload a PDF. If there are several pages on the PDF, so I can choose the page that I want to.
So this is great for all those teachers who have been scanning all of their worksheets and their packets and their seat work, all that sort of thing. This is basically digitizing it, right?
Yes. And on the places that you want the student to fill in, you just put hotspots. You can put it everywhere. And if you put the correct answer inside, we will automatically grade it for you. And just click done, and that's it.
Wow. So they're looking at the word bank and they would have to type the word, I guess, in the box.
Yes, the correct answer.
Okay.
Yes. And if we want to take it one step further, you can put videos inside that you can also crop to have to a specific time frame that you want to show to the student, if it's just the first 2 minutes or the next 3 minutes. And you can add many, many types of widgets. For example, this is the matching question that I think the resolution here is just too big. Just a second.
So let's look at your types of questions. Let's just mention, so you have open questions, which that's just somebody types it in. Now, does that mean the teacher has to grade it, I guess, manually themselves, which is still fine to do that?
Yes, the open question, the teacher needs to automatically to grade it manually. The multiple choice, the fill in the blanks, the matching question, like you see over here, we automatically check it for the teacher. The table as well is automatically checked. Besides the open question and the discussion, which is a chat inside the worksheet, everything is automatically checked.
Wow. So the discussion inside the worksheet, are all the kids who are using that worksheet chatting about that content with discussion, or is it just between the student and the teacher?
All the students that have the link to the worksheet, you can create classrooms and you get different links to different classrooms. They can have a chat inside the worksheet, so they can collaborate on the worksheet. So it's really about adding collaboration, adding rich media. Everything in here can be an audio, it can be an image, it can be a text. So to make the worksheet live and more rich. The reflection widget is about student voice, not just thumb up, thumbs down. How do you feel? We have a bank of reflection questions that that the teacher can choose from, or they can type in relevant question. And what is special about the reflection question that it's not as part of the grading of the worksheet.
But it's really what we call a mood survey, where we're always trying to, assess how are we teaching and how did you feel about it? And that's just such a great thing. That's awesome.
And thank you. And all the instructions can be voice recorded and video recorded. And on the open question, all the answers of the student, they can record their voice instead of typing. So that enable more choice to the students to show their knowledge. And if we take it one step further, every learner at Wizer have a learner profile where they can say, what are my strengths, what are my challenges, passions, and preferences. And the teacher can also add tags and to tell Wizer about the student. The teacher can see the student's tag, but the student can see the teacher's tag, what the teacher added about the student. And it's super important because what you can do with it, with the tagging, is, for example, here, we can very, very easily differentiate instructions. We can say that, for example, we have a matching question, but we would like to have a drawing question to all the students that would like to draw. So we are going to edit mode and creating that.
So they have the same link, but they can literally be assessed in a way that they prefer or they choose.
Yes. You can add different and alternative questions here, and the student can choose the right the question that he would like to answer, and that is really increasing the engagement of the student just by enabling them to choose. And you can say that you want the drawing option not for all the students, but just for the students that would like to draw, for example. So I'm creating a rule. And if you remember the learner profile that we just updated, so I can say that I want all the students that their strength is draw will get the drawing question.
So is this something they do when they first join Wizer?
They can do it when they can do it at the beginning, and they can update it on the go.
Now, when teachers have, so say you have 3 different classes, you have math, science, English, history, that are all using Wizer and linking with Google Classroom. When that student logs in, are they going to have 4 different accounts, or are they just having one account they're using with all of those classes?
They have just one account, and one account for everything, for all the classes, for all the teachers. And what is special about Wizer is that we automatically generate individualized worksheet to all the students, and it just one assign. You don't need to assign to different students, different links, or different assignments. So all the students feel that they are the same, no special groups, but they are getting individualized worksheets.
Wow, interesting.
For example, I created a rule here. All the students that their strength is collaboration, and I can create also rules based on the average score of the student. All the students that their average score on Wizer is about 80 or 70. Okay. And I can add an alternative question. And all the students, for example, that like to collaborate, I will create a chat question for them.
So what happens when some kids say, "Hey, I don't have the chat question"? Hey, they just have a different setup, don't they?
Yes, everyone is getting individualized assignments, so it's based on the learner profile. They can say on the learner profile that they like chat question, and they will get more chat questions. That is student voice. They can say on the learner profile what type of questions they like, and the teacher, when they create the worksheet and assign it, have all the data in front. And if I want to create a drawing question, if I want to create video, so all the students that would like to have a video, to learn from a video, I will find a video for them, and the rest that would like to read or to explore by themselves will get a different kind of question.
Okay,
so it's basically dependent on the student. It's his voice.
So we've talked about differentiation, learner profile, different versions, PDF conversion, basically transforming the paper worksheet and being able to take different parts of the video. This does link with Google Classroom, correct?
Yes, we have a full integration with Google Classroom. When you assign the worksheet, you can assign it directly to Google Classroom over here.
Okay.
And we automatically send the grades back to Google Classroom.
Excellent. Okay. And you've got some new features. You've got a timer feature, a scheduler feature. Tell us a little bit about those features, because I know that was something that our teachers, particularly some math teachers, were saying, hey, we'd love to be able to use this not only as a worksheet, but for some assessments. Could you let us schedule it, or could you even have a timer for when it's open? Show us that.
Yes, right now with remote learning, it was very high demand, and we just released it. We have Wizer Scheduler that, you can set the time limit of the worksheet in minutes. So you can say that it's a worksheet of 25 minutes or 45 minutes. And you know that the students will not, everyone will get exactly the same time spent, and they can choose when to do the worksheet. And the teacher can also schedule the starting time and the ending time to a specific date. So we can set it for tomorrow and specify the hour. So you can have really everyone, make sure that everyone even when you're teaching in remote, that everyone is at the same time, on same time length, working on the worksheet.
So I can say set it at a 24-hour period, but once that student goes into that document, they have 25 minutes. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent. Yes. In the time frame that you specify.
Correct. And then you can shuffle the questions, which means everybody gets it in a different order. And wow, so this is timing and scheduling. Thank you for adding this feature. This is a new feature, right?
Yes. It's a completely new feature.
And I know you had a lot of teachers asking for it, including some from my school. So shout out to my friend Jill Johnson, who is one of the ones who was emailing you guys. And thank you guys for listening to that. That's awesome.
Thank you, Vicki, for asking it. Your request is we heard it from many teachers, and when I got the emails from you, we were talking about it, that we have to have it, and in a few days, because it's super relevant right now for teachers.
It sure is. Now you have an incredible gallery, and this is I love the gallery. You want to show us how teachers can go in and find content for their different standards?
Definitely. The gallery is 100%. We're really proud of it. that it's 100% teacher created. It's amazing that the sharing, and it's growing, but close to 10,000 new worksheets every day right now. So it's
now
super
some
exciting.
of these features are part of premium. So is the gallery part of premium also?
No.
Oh, okay. So you could just go in and use those. Awesome.
Yes. So if we want to look for math.
Oh, math third grade. Wow. So, or I can type in fractions or decimals or whatever.
Yes, definitely. Yes. And we have, for example, in here, every teacher has an impact score where they can know how many students answered my worksheet. In paper, sometimes you create a worksheet and you share it with your friends and colleagues, and you don't know how many students answer it. So we calculated for every teacher, they can know the impact in the world. And for example, and this is just an example, this teacher impacted over 8,000 students in the world.
Wow.
And just this worksheet reached close to 800 students.
So if I want to copy that worksheet, I just click copy and it pulls it into my account.
Yes,
That's
immediately.
awesome.
And it's fully customizable, so you can change it and use it immediately.
Excellent. So we have some multiple choice. We have, and then at the end, what do you think? Is that from you or the teacher?
Yes,
telling us?
It's the teacher. Everything is 100% teachers. Everything, assigning the impact score, the feedback, the content. We are just creating the platform, all the rich content and the amazing worksheet and the creativity is of teachers.
Wow. So let's look at some kindergarten, because kindergarten teachers are struggling a little bit. And, sometimes the kids in kindergarten can't type so much. So let's look at how that works. They're really struggling to make it digital. And you also don't want those kids sitting in front of the computer the whole day. So
we have here kindergarten math, for example.
Okay.
Kindergarten snow day. The ability for the teacher to record instruction and video record instruction, make the accessibility to small children much easier. And every matching question can have an audio, so you can create a matching question between an image and the sound.
So they can listen to the instructions, and then you can even...
Yes.
Very nice.
Maybe we will have it.
Matching. Now you also have where the kids can draw in the boxes too. So they can actually draw on their worksheet digitally.
Yes. We have the drawing widget. So on the drawing question, you can add a background image. So the same worksheet that we used above, now we can put him as on top of a drawing, so students can draw on top of it. And it's also very good to graphic organizers that you can put, and students will draw on top of it. And it's also a very easy way to move from papers to digital version.
And I could see, high school math drawing, graphs, or you can have your graph paper in there, that sort of thing. Could we look at one of how does it look when a teacher's sitting down to grade one of these? Do you have any in your account that we could look at as examples of what grading looks like and assessing and giving feedback?
Yes, just a second.
And I do want to say on the video that I did spring this on you with no warning. So I appreciate, I just was going to get on the call, and it's like, when you're in these circumstances, the best way to help people sometimes is to shoot a video. And it's like, well, you know what? I'll just take all the teachers from my precious school with me, and we'll all spend this time with you, Nira, as well as all the other teachers out there, because this is going to go on my YouTube channel. So
you can see here, the teacher have access to all the student work. And maybe, Vicki, I will send it to you, a screenshot of of the solving of the answers.
Okay.
Basically, the teacher will have here a list of all the answers, and they can have audio feedback as well. And yes, because sometimes in a text, the feedback is, I think I learned it from you on your book, Reinventing Writing. So
Very
the
good.
the audio, especially when you're giving the feedback, is more personalized, and especially in this time where remote learning, we are looking for more connection with our students.
Very much so. Voice, especially kids who struggle with writing, voice is, as you know, because I wrote about it in the book, is very much a powerful tool to really connect you and the students, because they may be weaker on reading. So why would you type up those, and why don't we just record voice? So that's awesome. So we've talked about that they get one link, but they would have individualized worksheets. So we've talked about what is Wizer, that we can transform the worksheet. You can convert your PDFs. You can link with Google Classroom. There's a timer feature and a scheduler feature. A gallery of 750,000 worksheets made by teachers. You're adding 10,000 a day, or teachers are adding 10,000 a day. Everything from kindergarten all the way up. You can differentiate. You have a learner profile. You have different versions to give a choice. You can give students one link, a bit individualized based on their choices. You can also allow for drawing on there. You can have verbal feedback, just about every form of assessment and question that we're used to. And a lot of this is already there for us. I love it. We have audio feedback. And we are stressing it out with that worksheet. So let's turn off sharing for a minute. And then we're going to go back to showing us. And so thank you, Nira, for this demo. Is there anything that you want to say to teachers as we finish up?
First of all, thank you. Thank you for the creativity. Thank you for being so brave, adapting so fast. It's not easy. It usually takes a long time for industries to make a change just in less than a month. I think it's amazing community, and we're looking forward to seeing great worksheets.
Yep.
Reinventing worksheets together.
Totally reinventing. We're differentiating. We're doing it the right way, the way we would have done if we could have done it with paper. So thank you, Nira, from Wizer, and to
thank
all
you
of
so much.
and to all of you educators out there that are working and striving through these challenging times. We just need to keep working, helping each other out, sharing tips and best practices. This is a community that's moving forward. And when teachers talk about their struggles, we certainly do have our struggles. But I think of Phoebe Putney Hospital up the road from me. One of the fourth or fifth worst in the whole world is in Albany, Georgia, where my school is. And it's challenging times. Our true heroes are in the hospital, but I think also the teachers and the parents that are working to give our kids structure and purpose, and understand that we will move forward through this, and education is very important, so we can move forward together as we work hard to not only survive but thrive in these times that are very challenging. I'm in my home office, Nira's in her home office, and we're just working hard together. Thanks. Appreciate it, Nira.
Thank you. Bye.